Good morning, my name is Sabrina Diaz. I'm a park ranger from Everglades National Park. Last June, I was walking in Everglades National Park on the Anhinga Trail with a friend of mine named Audrey Peterman. Audrey Peterman is an advocate and promoter of diversity in our national parks. She was telling me about this trip that was happening called Expedition Denali. It was the first African American group to summit Mount McKinley in Alaska. As I thought about the idea, I realized I wanted to do something similar. I wanted to take people out in our wilderness. I wanted to do an Everglades expedition, but I wanted it to be a little different. And so I decided to make it focused on writers so that writers could share their experience with other people. After thinking about this a little longer, I realized that there's no way that I could lead that trip myself. And so I decided to work with one of our wonderful partners here in South Florida called North Carolina Outward Bound School. This school specializes in doing trips into the Everglades Wilderness. I'm called the Everglades Wilderness Writing Expedition. This program has been funded and sponsored by the National Park Foundation's America's Best Idea Grant and the South Florida National Parks Trust. The program was a new and innovative program that would take 10 students from our local community in South Florida who were enrolled in either a journalism, writing, or English program. So basically 10 aspiring writers. We wanted to take them out into the wilderness. This year, 2014, is the 50th anniversary of the Wilderness Act. We wanted to expose young adults who had never been in the wilderness to that experience for that first time. So over the course of 6 weeks, we did several day trips in the park, going sluice logging, going on a bicycle ride, and also just doing some walking and a little bit of paddling. But the final trip was where we're at right now. It was a 3-day, 4-night, a 4-day, 3-night expedition into the Everglades Wilderness with North Carolina Outward Bound School.
I'm a writer. I'm a poet by training and temperament, but I do other kinds of writing too. And I've been teaching writing to young people and old people and people in between for about 30 years now. It's something I love to do. I fell in love with the Everglades in 2003 when I first arrived there, knowing absolutely nothing about it, for an artist residency. To go out with a fabulous group of young writers who were selected specifically for this Everglades Wilderness Writing Expedition. We've spent 3 days living in canoes, sleeping on canoes, thinking, talking, learning, and writing and writing. I have been astounded by the depth and beauty and complexity of what these young writers have produced in a short period of time. I'm really looking forward to seeing how they will follow through on this writing. I think it's going to be important writing for them and actually important writing for others. I think this writing will have a place in the world, and I look forward to seeing that place.